moment from BMT was calling home because folks were getting bitten by bats. What? I know that wasn't in BMT that y'all. Back again with another awesome video. So this one, for this one, we're gonna be talking about the basic military training, Air Force specifically, right? So a post was made a few weeks ago by a popular page asking current, past, and probably future airmen their take on what they think BMT will be when they go, and what was their experience for those that have already been through the whole training system. So I compiled the 30 most entertaining responses, or to what I thought was hilarious responses, and then now we're gonna review them and do a quick reaction to it. So again, things have definitely changed. As we all know, nothing stays the same. There's always someone with a bright idea to kind of make things better in their eyes, to change stuff up, and in my opinion, mess some stuff up. But a lot of folks had a lot to say. It was a ton of responses, but I just narrowed it down to the top 30 responses that I've seen. All right, so without any further ado, let's get into it. See if there's any that I can relate to, or if you can relate to any of these responses. Go ahead and drop down below. You know, let's talk about it. All right, the first one is from Matt, as you can see on the screen. He says, "I was dorm chief, and my amazement upon arrival, my senior MTI, for those that don't know what MTI is a military training instructor, was a woman and scorching hot." So, as DC dorm chief, that's what DC stands for in this instance, she would get up in my face and scream at me a lot, and it was always secretly awesome. So for him, he loves that kind of stuff. He loves being yelled at by a woman that he finds attractive, I guess. But that was quite hilarious. All right, next up is Thomas. And he says, "Laughing because 5 minutes in the guy next to me was crying from being yelled at. It was great." So I guess he showed up at BMT, and within 5 minutes, reality hit him, and he just couldn't help it but to shed some tears. Why did they write so poorly? Anyways, all right, now to Ryan. Ryan said, "A pigeon had taken a dump on my MTI, who was very active in MMA competitions. Just as we were about to march 4, morning chow. So he quickly grabs a broom, furious, breaks off the brush, and javelins a pole at the bird. Actually hits it, oh wow, and causes it to fall down from its perch. So he runs over and quickly as he can, grabs the bird and rips off its head. Oh my goodness." This goes deep. This is beyond some MMA stuff, man. Like, wow. Anyways, next on, Richard. All right, so Richard said, "There was a female in the flight upstairs from us that would pull the fire alarm every night around 3 a.m. until she got caught. Then threw herself down a flight of stairs trying to get to go home, but just got washed back. That's what you get. It's what you get for being dumb. Like, why would you do that? Why would you put yourself in harm's way, thinking they're gonna let you go home after they spend so much money getting you here in the first place? Come on, girl." See plenty of that. All right, Audrey said, "Getting yelled at during trial for talking when I was actually praying. When the MTI asked me who I was talking to, I said, 'Jesus, he took my 3 Oh man, so for my I guess Air Force military affiliates that are watching that at 341 is kind of like you getting right up on your job for doing something wrong. No, it's not technically. It's not a punitive punishment. It's more so of a documentation of what happened, so to speak. All right, next up, Donna. Donna says, or TI, another way to say MTI, asked people who was the best bowler on day one. He was being all nice and said that he and his wife love to go bowling. The people with the best bowling scores got to clean the toilet bowls for the entire time. Got him! I never raised my hand for anything, and my job was keeping the outdoor stairs clean. Man, that was me. I drew my time. I did not raise my hand for nothing. Everybody was like, oh, I do it. And I'm like, all right, cool. Because I ain't trying to have no responsibilities. I'm trying to come in and out. That's it. Next, Derek. Having multiple 341s in my pocket and telling the MTI I'll always have 3. Then he made me empty my pockets and asked me have I ever seen it snow in Texas. Me saying no, he rips up all my 341s, pours it on my head, and said, now you have what? Said now you have now. Oh, no, you have now. Pick it up. I would have been so pissed. Ooh. I'd be like, no, you pick it up. All right. My TI finding a candy wrapper. He said it better disappear and not in his garbage can. Yeah. What? Whatever. Oh, or I guess he meant to say, or we would all pay for it. So our bathroom queen ate it. So our bathroom queen is whoever's in charge of keeping the restrooms clean. Get that nonsense. Really, bro? You gonna ate it? Why not just flush it down the toilet? God, people are weird. Next, Tyler. I was a guidon bearer, and both of our TIs were out, and our fill-in TI was a whole, that B word. She yelled at me for marching the flight by myself because I avoided marching us into the road when she didn't give the commands. So the next time she didn't give a command, I just went with it. Marched directly into the wall. Whole flight played along. One of the only times I actually got yelled at. Oh man, you got some TIs that they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Ryan, Chow Runner's voice cracked when starting to call us in. MTI told him to jump up and down, then ask if they had dropped it. Poor kid was so confused. I'm confused. What you mean if it was dropped it? If they dropped it? What is he talking about? Oh, I get it. If you can read between the lines, you know exactly what he's talking about. Oh my goodness. Wow. Such a disrespect. Oh goodness. Alright, next. These just keep getting better and better. Zach. A fellow airman had farted during the folding towel demonstration. The MTI stopped Stone Cold and looked him dead in the eyes and told him to told him to suck in his butt fumes. It's like he didn't. His butt fumes, so the rest of us didn't have to suffer. Oh man, I would have busted out laughing. Alright, next. Oh man. Oh, Dirk. Let me see if I missed one. Dirk. A F-word dude asking for salt in the deep fag and getting absolutely roasted. Then me getting talked to about bullying for laughing so hard. I miss myself and still to this day tell that story to everyone. I would too. Where you think you at? You asking for salt? Let me tell y'all, man. This BMT thing is like jail. jail. You have no, you have no leverage as to what goes on. Nothing. You just go along with the flow. What's salt? If your eggs are fresh, guess what? You're gonna eat it. Man, the nerve. Probably file your complaint. All right, Logan says, watching the MTI misplace a guidon and seeing a guidon bearer come out of the defag and go back into the facility and then panic. Getting this. Ooh, it's not good for him. All right, next guy. Andrew said, my flight mate clogged. Oh my gosh. A flight mate clogged their toilet. Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna read the rest of it. Y'all can see. Just read along. Oh, in the trash. Oh gosh, that's horrible. Alright, moving on. Daniel. God damn, dude, it's a long post. Alright. Our TI pleasantly asks us who wants to go to the pool during marching one day. Man, everybody's like, oh, pool? Oh, shoot, yeah, let's go to the pool. Alright. During marching one day, on one of those 100+ degree days. Ooh, I remember those days. It was rough. It was brutal. Everyone said, of course. We then march our way into the day room, which is kind of like a meeting area in our, we call it the cell block, but anyways. Where was I? Okay, in the day room. Closed all the windows, turned off the AC, and proceeded to do enough push-ups to turn the day room floor into a pool. That's messed up. Also, this might be TMI, but for the first time, I was actually able to. Okay. All right. Definitely TMI. Moving on. Jay said, oh gosh. Anyways, Jay said, having a female TI with the same last name tell me she will make sure I never reproduce. Super hot though. Oh, of course you would. Oh my goodness. Yo, and you know the crazy thing is you cannot say this kind of things to these new recruits coming in right now. Hey, where's the fun? Anyways, Brandon said, MTI asked our trial runner, I'm not going to explain that. Anyways, where we were from. Oh gosh. He said our flight number. He said no and asked again. He said our dorm, and asked again. He said our dorm number. He started yelling and asked, where are you geographically from? Our child runners then said the west side. West side? MTI then proceeded to walk around the defag and scream that our flight is from the west side. But you gonna ask me a messed up question though. Sorta, kinda, but anyways, next. Jamie, alright. Jamie said, getting into an argument with another girl and my TI finding out and him making us do push-ups. I had to say we are, and she had to say friends after each push-up. Then he started grabbing every girl that walked around the corner, and we all had to oh my goodness, we are a family. I got all my sisters with me. Oh shoot! Hey man, I'm telling you, no wonder the new recruits that are coming in are so much different than these old cats. This happened in 2007. Man, could you imagine the complaints if you were to do this to one of these new cats coming in? Alright, anyways, next up. David said, I started in the Army first. In Army Basic, I tripped. Oh, a drill instructor. Oh, wow. Why didn't you just tell us what happened? Wow. Alright, Dan says, 1979. At dorm guard messing with my friend on the end. I can just hear the Jamaicans right now reading this. We had already been to the BX for supplies. I bought an extra pair of shoelace and told Andrew that we would fix this too. I tied one of the shoelaces between the oh my goodness. Dorm guard came down and tripped over the string. We kept quiet and never said a word. Dorm guard never bothered him again. You know what's up? You know what I mean? The man said we gonna fix him. He got fixed. That's what it was. Alright, next up. Travis. Travis said we had a guy show up with a loofah scrubber. Oh my god, where is he? Where do you think he's going? The TI made him walk around the base with it shouting, "I love that bubbly feeling." That's ruthless. Oh dang, Travis, you done messed up, boy. Alright, Sean said, pushing and filter kicks in the day room. People grunting, sweating, MTI mad at us. Then someone farted and someone goes, on my head. I would have left. Oh god! All right, next up, Andrew said, waiting for our guy from Puerto Rico Air National Guard give a reporting statement to an MTI in English before we could drop our bags. Oh man, when was this? Man, that's next I guess. Jerry. Our child runner, Airman Poston, forgot to remove his cover before entering the dining hall. Poor kid comes running out in sheer panic as several TIs were on him like a pack of dogs. We were the last flight to go in to eat, and we had to listen to him as we stood there waiting, yell at his cover. You're a bad hat. I'm very bad. Oh my goodness. Oh man, these TIs are ruthless, man. Oh goodness. Alright, next up. Whoever this is, in Mary, I guess. My flight member fell off one of the obstacle course sections and landed on her back. Pretty sure she hit her head hard too. Our TI ran over to check if she was okay. She is sure she gave the TI her reporting statement before answering. Could you imagine that? You just had an accident and you worried about giving a reporting statement? Sir, trainee such and such reports his order. I hit my head. Come on, man. Cap. Anyway, next up. Matt says, our element leader got engaged. Ooh. So we all took his stuff to include bed and wall locker and moved it into the showers. They convinced him it was a MTI and he questioned MTI about doing that. Could you imagine that conversation? Are you calling me a liar, Erwin? Y'all are ruthless, man. Alright, Mark was like, alright. Mark said his favorite time in BMT was when the time come to shut off all the lights and kiss his homies goodnight. Come on, Mark. Alright, Turner said, my TI making trainee Hammond, Johnson, Meacock, and that guy. I'll report to the snake pit to give report statements. Could you imagine that mess? Oh man, it sounds like bird chirp. Yo, the things they used to get away with, man. Bet they won't do it again. Alright, Brandy said, learned the hard way that there were cameras outside the door when instead of showing my common access card, spell it out, I decided to lean forward and show her rear end, and she saw. Oh God! I wonder what happened. I know she got into a lot of trouble. Let me tell y'all, man. Let me finish this and I talk a little bit. Oh, that's it. That was it. That was the last one. Yo, that military training thing can be fun, but it can also be brutal. It just depends on where you are, the timing, who's in charge of your flight, what y'all doing. All that stuff does matter. Oh man, I had some good laughs. I hope y'all did too. Share your stories below if this applies to you at all. Oh, let me share one story before I close this out. I kind of did already, but let me share a funny one. Oh, so for me, I used to so we used to get like some protein bar at the end of the night or whatever. So to prevent me from doing anything at all, I just gave them things away. He was like, hey, all right, cool. You gonna take care of this today. Tomorrow it's gonna be you. Yes, I did nothing besides what I was supposed to do, of course. Got time for that. But anyways, appreciate y'all time. I know it's a long video, but very interesting video. Come back for more. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend that we are doing great things over here. I'm out. Peace.